Humans have two major motivators in life, one of which being the desire for pleasure, and then the other being the avoidance of pain. Now, the funny thing about these is usually that the desiring of pleasure usually comes at the cost of pain in the future because you will experience two types of pain, outside of physical pain and emotional pain, but the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. Now, the funny thing about discipline is that you never regret discipline. You're never going to come into a situation where you're going to be like, man, I'm really sucks that I did all that work, that I really tried, that I really gave my all, that I really set some goals and I really ran after them. Even if you fail, you won't regret them because you know you gave your all to achieve them. But in most cases, we worry more so about the now. And the thing about the current you, the present you, which I do encourage you guys to get more present, but you're going to have to incorporate some discipline in your life because if you continue to act off the present you, and the present you will always want comforts. Now, those comforts that you experience in the now will come at the cost of future you experiencing the pain of you not going through pain now. So you really have to choose which one that you want to, why is this word eluding me? That you want to prioritize. That's more important to you. Now, the future you is going to go on for the remainder of your life. And we don't know how long that's going to be. But all these present comforts and the present lack of discipline, it usually grants you comfort for, there's no telling how long, but it's usually not that long. Maybe for the rest of that day at the longest, usually for a brief moment when you decide that, hey, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to eat this Big Mac meal, even though I'm on a diet, because I really want it right now. Right now, I'm super hungry. McDonald's is right there. There's nothing stopping me from going to get a Big Mac. But I know I will regret this in the future. The magical thing about that same situation, is that I can see that McDonald's. I can want the Big Mac with all my heart. I can be starving. But I can also just drive past the McDonald's. And then ultimately I will experience the joy of discipline. I may not experience it right then, but future me will reap the benefits of the sacrifice that present me has made. That's a big thing. I watch, I don't watch as much anymore, but I used to watch a lot of like the Fresh and Fit podcast. And one thing they used to always tell to the girls is that, if you're familiar with Fresh and Fit, is that they have like this podcast, and they usually have like a lot of girls on the girls' nights. They do other shit, but we're not getting into all of that now. But what they tell the girls a lot is that you can't have it all. And that's very much how life works, is that you can't experience all the comforts and joys of being undisciplined now and expect to be happy in the future. And I gotta stop using happiness as a metric, because I don't believe that's the metric you should be striving for. But in this case, you will be unhappy. Not only will you be unhappy, you wouldn't have achieved any of your goals. I'm assuming I'm talking to very ambitious individuals, or individuals that want something to happen with their life. And this pain is going to eat you up. I have a brother. A good few years back now. It's been some years now. But there was a time that he had attempted to off himself, to self-delete. Now, the thing here is that I know he's a very ambitious individual. And I can understand that when you are very ambitious and the clock just keeps ticking and you realize you have not ticked off many goals on your list and time just continues to go and go and go and go. It stops for no one. And you see yourself falling behind, getting further and further from where you wanted to be, to the point where your ideal self almost seems like a distant dream, a reality that is not your own. Maybe some multiverse version of you could have achieved these things that you set out originally to achieve. It will weigh on you. This is where midlife crisis comes in. This is why older men commit self-deletion. It's because they have all this regret building up from choices that they're making now. You have to sacrifice your feelings now. Sacrifice all the comfort now in order to live a better life in the future. Because I'm telling you, and also these comforts, they're low-level comforts. They're low-level happiness. The happiness that you will experience from knowing that you are who you said you are, who you truly wanted to be. The fact that you actually worked and built to be the person that you know you want to be, that you believe that you can be, that deep inside you know this is you. But you have to work towards that person. And the happiness you will feel, the fulfillment you will feel when you are that guy. Everything you said was true. All the work you put in has paid off. You walk into a room and everyone looks at you with admiration and respect because you put the work in the beginning. You're able to come to your mom and any struggle she has, you can take care of them. You can be the type of individual that take care of problems because you have put in the work and you are now that guy. You can help the family. You can help yourself. You can put yourself in any position that you want to because you've already sacrificed what you needed to sacrifice. The thing is, you are sacrificing something. The comfort and the pleasure now is sacrificing your future. So make the choice. What do you want to sacrifice? You will never regret discipline. Doses.